At the time of recording this video in 2022, needless to say, the release date count for video games is fairly lacking. With the postponement of Redfall and Starfield from Xbox and Bethesda, as well as not knowing when God of War is coming out or anything else really on the PlayStation Gambit, I've been struggling to kind of find something new to play in between kind of, making a video for something old that I love and appreciate. So when I stumbled upon a series that, unbeknownst to me at the time of until I'm recording this, has been going on for over 16 years, and I've played almost all of them at one point or another. And that's Sniper Elite. And Sniper Elite's a franchise that is different than most other games, to say the least. It takes a lot of elements that from what we know from the new reboot series of Hitman and other World War II games, and incorporating the sniper elements of like actual sniping into it. Sniper Elite's a franchise that I've always really enjoyed on the side, but never took a deep dive into and looked at. And I figured with the release of Sniper Elite 5 about 5 days ago at the time of recording this video, it'd be a good time to maybe just dive in and check out Sniper Elite 5 upon its release and let you guys know what I think about the series as a whole as well. My name is Brendan. Thanks for guys for checking out the video again as well. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy any of this content here, hit that subscribe button and maybe go check out some of the other videos we've done recently about Dead Rising or Alan Wake. I think those are really good too, so definitely give those a look-see. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button if you like this video and leave a comment down below. If you played Sniper Elite 5 or any of the Sniper Elite games, I'd love to hear your thoughts all about it. It really makes me juice up to hear what other people think of games that I personally enjoy as well, so definitely go ahead and leave that down below. Full disclaimer too, if you enjoy anything you see in this video, and I'm not going to really go into any spoilers or anything like that, it is on Game Pass as well, so if you are subscribed to that service, it's for free on there for you to pick up and definitely try at your leisure as well on both PC and console. It's a full retail game on Steam and on PlayStation, so if you enjoy it and ready to plunk down that 60 or 70 bucks, go ahead and get right on it, man. So with that, let's go ahead and clear out the chamber, account for some wind, and let's hop into what makes Sniper Elite 5 a game definitely worth playing in 2022. In Sniper Elite 5, you play as Carl Fairburn, fighting for the Americans in World War II. Carl is a master infiltrator and, as the title of the game suggests, Master Sniper. You're dropped off on the beaches of occupied France and told to make your way through the beaches and meet up with the resistance established in the region. As Carl meets up with them after taking out this giant fucking radio tower to cripple the communications of the Nazis, Carl finds himself embroiled in the discovery and subsequent dismantling of a secret project of the fucking Nazis called Project Kraken. A simple start, and to be honest, is all you really need to know to get into Sniper Elite 5. The story is fine, but really just serves as the driver to go from locale to locale and kill massive amounts of Nazis. And oh boy, do you kill Nazis. Being a master infiltrator, Carl's used to working alone behind enemy lines and dismantling the Nazi war machine from within. Each mission has its own sub-objectives, such as destroying AA guns or the massive gun that blows up your submarine in the very first level, as well as high-ranking officers that are on basically a global hit list. These officers are much akin to micro hitman missions, where you can take them out in any way you see fit, normally with one or two that are like an interesting or a cinematic way of securing the kill, like dropping a chandelier or, requiring you to get up close and shooting them with a pistol. These side missions and side, hits is what we're going to call them, feel actually really rewarding in regards to the entire level and really make you feel like you're serving a purpose in turning the tide of the war and slowly taking apart this Nazi infrastructure from within. Carl as a character is really just kind of a vessel for the player as well, with most of his dialogue being gung-ho to fucking shoot a Nazi in the head to help out this French girl who you meet up with in the very first level, and really to feed you, the player, information about, what's going on around you, what's going on the level, what's going on about where enemy positions are and stuff like that. Information in Sniper Elite 5 is key to your success and or failure. With the ability to garner information on infiltration points, enemy positional information, supply caches of weapons or different weapon attachments, locations of the main officers in the level, and or even where your main objective is. You learn a lot from just listening to the enemies in the area, or just picking up collectibles, or just observing what's going on around you, giving you a reason to search out for all these bits of information in detail. Your binoculars are your other main prong of your information gathering. They play a vital role in the ability to tag enemy positions and ordnance. With all this information in hand, you can attack the objective in an infinite amount of ways. Do you want to go in guns blazing? Knock yourself out. Do you want to take the stealthy approach and not fire your gun once and just attempt to sneak past everybody? Go on ahead if that's what you choose. Do you want to climb up in a tall tower near the start of the level to snipe as many Nazis as you can from anywhere between 1 to 500 meters away, slowly moving your position forward so that way you can avoid detection? Do that as well. Or you can make your final stand on top of said tower and just continue blasting heads as they keep running up towards you. also an option you can do as well. As you load into a level, you're basically given your one objective and told to go do that. From there, you can do it in any different way you decide that you want to choose. If you want to try and sneak past stealthily killing people as you go, yeah, that's definitely an option. And if shit goes sideways, you can either reload your checkpoint or just try to make do with what you have, which is the way I generally tend to play. It's hard for me to actually go and like want to save scum to do a perfect stealth playthrough. I'd rather just deal with the bullshit as it comes, because if I fuck up, and I just want to deal with it. But in that, there's essentially no wrong approach to Sniper Elite 5. As long as you complete the objective in any way that you decide to do it, if it works, it works. And if not, then you just try again. It's really a masterclass in replayability and just having an open level design, much akin to, the Hitman series as well, which also does it, I think, beautifully. This amount of replayability is awesome for anybody who wants to just spend a long time with one game, chewing your way through it, unlocking every collectible and unlocking every weapon attachment, doing every side objective and kill, and basically 100%ing everything. You can even try and do it 18 million different ways if you want to. The replayability for this game is absolutely there for you if you choose to want to go down that path. In tandem with the campaign, there's also a full multiplayer suite you can choose to dive into if you want to go on a full 12-person multiplayer match and just snipe at each other over and over again. It's not my cup of tea and didn't really kind of poke at it in Sniper Elite 5. I may go to it here in a little bit, but it's just, I don't know. It was never my cup of tea in any of the other ones, and I probably am not going to jump into it now. There's also a horde-based wave survival mode you can choose to do as well, with up to 4 players, all working in tandem to basically secure different objectives on the map and basically hold out for as long as you possibly can. Like I said, much akin to the Gears of War horde mode. This mode's pretty cool as well, and it has a ton of replayability, especially if you have a good group of buds who want to go and fucking roll snipes together and just have a good time. I don't have friends, so doing it solo was just like playing a really long level where you just stay in one spot the whole time. It's pretty cool, especially if you want to definitely work on your sniping and your aim, but for me, it lost its value pretty quickly. In this mode, they do unlock some cool unlockables and cosmetics and costumes for, equipping your player with in this mode, as well as the campaign once you beat it, and multiplayer as well. So if that's your cup of tea, definitely go and hop right into that, man. It seems like a good time if you have 4 people, but like I said, it just wasn't hitting for me at the time. I may try it again here in the near future as well. There's also a full co-op suite as well, so you and one other friend can play through the entire campaign sniping and working together as well. Once again, this does require friends, which I don't have any of that play video games or exist, so this option was never available to me, but it does have matchmaking if you want to do that. Co-op, I think, is always a well-needed thing, and you don't really see co-op in video games anymore, which is a really sad thing, as I used to play a lot of it with a lot of different people back when, I had friends, or, when I play a game with my wife. Co-op is so slept on, and I wish it was honestly more games, so I'm happy to see it in Sniper Elite 5 for sure. The final mode making its addition in this latest release of Sniper Elite is the invasion mode, where as you're playing through the single player campaign, or if you're in the main menu, you can either choose to be invaded by another player or invade another player, much akin to how Deathloop did it with their invasion system and jumping into somebody's single player world in order to, fucking ruin their day. This is a really cool idea, and I'd like to see it in more games. However, when doing it in Sniper Elite, I really just kept getting pissed off because realized I'm not very good at this game, and I kept getting domed from 400 meters away, not knowing where this guy was, and just showing up on the kill feed and watching me laying there, succumbing to my death in the slow-mo camera kill mode. So I eventually turned it off, but I see myself honestly after recording this going and trying to invade some people to learn how that works more. So I want to go and kill people. It's a really cool addition, and I like seeing it in games. Like I said, it's like I saw it in Deathloop for the first time. I think it's a cool idea. I just be prepared if you're not very good at this game to get frustrated as fuck. But like I said, you could turn it off, no big deal, no harm, no foul, right? With a ton of different weapon customizations, the amount of content in this game will keep you busy for a good long time, and just chewing through levels and chewing through some multiplayer editions, and have you replaying these levels over and over again. The amount of replayability in Sniper Elite 5 is astounding and definitely worth highlighting in this video. And if that's something you're into, by all means, definitely fucking check this game out for sure. Sniper Elite is a masterclass in the sniping mechanics, as well as the name of the game would suggest. Many games have a sniping component, but here in Sniper Elite, it's obvious that this was the main focus when starting the game from scratch. When scoping, the position of the reticle doesn't really mean all that much. If you've ever shot a long-range rifle before, unlike Call of Duty or Battlefield, there's a lot more things that go into considering before taking your shot. Wind speed, wind direction, distance, ranging your optic, the velocity of the round, the type of round you're firing, and you need to account for all these details before pulling the squeeze on the trigger. When taking your shot in Sniper Elite, you better check these things as well, or you'll basically be positively sure to miss. While this is a bit of a learning curve at first, in the sniping department, this really sets the game apart from any other World War II shooter or shooter in general. The game is really kind of centered around the stealth game as well, meaning you need to be able to mask your shots as well. If you want to take out a target from 350 meters away, the enemy will come and search where the shots came from, so if you don't hide the sound of the rifle, you better scoot and boogie. This mechanic leads to you having to time your shots with planes passing over, finding a car or a generator to mess up to basically cause micro explosions to cover the sound of your shot, time it with an explosion, so on and so forth. The loop of shooting and moving feels good, but if you want to remain undetected, as this AI is pretty smart and will search for the last known location pretty quick, you better learn how to mask your shots with different sounds pretty quickly. Even when your weapon is suppressed doesn't mean it can't be heard, so knowing when to take your shots is a very important skill to master. The amount of audio work that's gone into Sniper Elite is fucking vast and amazing, and the level of detail should truly be commending. This game is a fucking looker as well, so don't be afraid to take a moment and admire the beauty of occupied France when you have a free moment. The other thing that really stands out in the Sniper Elite franchise, and this has been going on forever, and I think it's what most people actually know the franchise itself for, is the X-ray bullet camera mode. This mode is fucking cool for whenever you get a headshot or an awesome testicle shot or just an awesome triple penetration body shot with your sniper rifle, and now including small arms fire as well. It does this slowdown animation where you can basically see how the bullet passes through the body of your subjected target as you watch the bullet penetrate through the skull, shattering the inside and turning the brains into jelly. This mode never gets old, and the variable control of the angle that you can watch the bullet pen from, and as well as speed up and slow down, just leads to some really cool looking shots. The ability to be able to change how often it does this to even just doing it all the time or like half of the time or just on really cool shots is a good addition as well, so it doesn't ever seem to get too old. I'll be honest, and you've seen it throughout this video because I get all the clips of the shots that this happens in because it's just so fucking cool, and this is going to be like the good montage of those because man, it feels good to watch that bullet penetrate those testicles and watch them fucking explode. But it would be remiss if we didn't talk about a Sniper Elite game without at least talking about how awesome that X-ray mode is. It's fucking phenomenal and really is a must check out in the series, so I needed to highlight that. To work on the conclusion of this video, I personally cannot recommend Sniper Elite 5 enough. This franchise deserves its roses for sure, and I do feel like it's been slept on for far too long, even though the whole entire series as a whole has sold about 10 million copies so far. The amount of depth at play in the systems, the stealth, rivals even Splinter Cell, and it comes almost on par with Hitman in world design as well as the freedom of exploration. While the narrative front, it doesn't do anything new or special we haven't seen in other World War II games before. If you have GamePass or if you have, a lot of free time and looking for something brand new to play, especially if you're into World War II, I cannot recommend this game enough. Sniper Elite 5 is a damn good time and will keep you busy for multitudes of hours. And with that, I feel like that if also you really enjoy stealth games, this game is right up your alley as well. But I mean, if you're just looking for something new to play, you can't go wrong with playing Sniper Elite 5. So I wanted to give it its flowers, especially when playing it right now in this lull of games. So kudos to Sniper Elite 5 for putting out for being a really good fucking thing. And with that, we've come to the conclusion and the end of the video. If you've made it this far, leave a comment down below letting me know you actually made it to the end, because I'm always curious to see who actually does or not. And if you made it to the end and you mildly enjoyed this video, consider hitting that subscribe button. It definitely all helps with, growing the channel and getting this video out to more people. And if anything, just thank you for watching. Until next time, my name is Brendan, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.